Morning. Okay, today we're going to work on the Kajukenbo2K version of the clock dance. Clock dance has always been a kind of a staple or a foundation in the Kajukenbo system. You see it done in a variety of different ways depending upon the method that you're looking at or watching. It really was a way to move through the 8 angles of attack and defense. Okay, now for the most part you'll see it done using horse stances, cutting the angles in horse stances. We do this a little bit differently. I use footwork, and it's just a way I feel that helps augment it. I still teach my students the other way because the horse stance is a very solid stance as far as teaching structure and balance and things like that, so you can't neglect it, you can't throw it away. But you also can't throw away your footwork, because that's what matters when shit hits the fan. It just hits me right now, you know. I mean, take a listen to this. Right now we're just about 2 weeks past that crazy Texas ice storm, they called it, you know, and it was pretty shitty, dude. I'm not going to kid you. You know, we were locked in, no power for about 3 days. Living old school, you know. I'm from Wyoming, so it wasn't a big deal for me. You know, my pipes were all wrapped up, all that shit's good. It was simple. But there were some people had some major struggles with that, you know, and it was pretty fucked up. But now, birds are chirping. You know, it's about 50-some degrees. The sun's up. It's a beautiful day. So just get out there and enjoy this. This is the life we came here to live, so have some fun. With that being said, let's move along. Okay, now instead of coming from this regular position, the original clock dance, or the ones you'll mostly see for the most part, are done from hands on the hips, stepping out into horse stances and that type of thing. What I'm going to do is just start with the hands up. Okay, our first motion is going to be a side step to the right, pretty much focusing our attention towards the front in case we did have an attacker. But, you know, I mean, it's not a mandatory requirement. It just means, you know, kind of keep your idea on what you're doing. So I'm going to step to the side and I'm going to kind of roll into a cat stance. So from the side into a cat, and I'm back. To the side, into a cat, and I'm back. Now the next one's going to be a side step to the right. So we're just going to take a short step and pivot. Back to normal. Short step and pivot out. And next one's going to be a fighting stance and a fighting stance. Okay, then I'm going to go to the rear doing the same thing. Now I'm going to shuffle to the front and to the rear. And that's it. That's the clock dance. That's the motions. So I'll go through it now without really the narrative, just going through the motions. So the way we would do it, we come set, salute, ray, position, hands are up. Okay, first move off to the right. That's that. Okay, so go ahead and practice it this way. Don't neglect practicing it the original way if you learned it that way. I mean, it's there for a reason. All that stuff has a purpose. But here's a little slant on it, something to give you a little something to spice up your workouts if you want. Okay, have a great day.